Hey y'all, my name is Deidra and this is the Harvest and Haul video. So this is a little bit of a clickbait type of situation. I'm sorry, I gotta let the cat out the bag already, but my garden, it's almost the middle of July. It has been over 100 degrees, I'd say every day for the last at least 2 weeks, but we had a week a little while ago where it got up to 97, 99, like so, and then before that it was at over 100 for weeks before then. We got like 2 weeks of spring. So I'm saying all that to say that I don't have that much to harvest, but my plants are still alive. A lot of them are. I have thinned out a couple of the plots. I have gotten rid of plants that were struggling and looked like they were stunted beyond recovery, and I'm gonna just show you a little bit of what can be harvested soon in order to be able to get this video out. And then I'm gonna show you some stuff that I got. Most of it's bookish, but a couple of them are not. So let's start with the non-bookish things that I recently purchased. And I'm not sure where we're gonna start this video, but I have waited a little too late in the day to go outside, but I'm still gonna do it. I just wanted to show y'all how Lily and Fiona are doing, since I haven't checked in on them with y'all in a while. So Lily is doing great. That's not the real time, but Lily is doing great. She is getting ready to give us a little baby. This is actually a new leaf that the new one is coming from, but she is doing good. Getting some aerial roots coming, and she will need a bigger pot pretty soon, but right now she's doing okay. I know a lot of people stake their monsteras, but I don't really want to, but we'll see. That's my bamboo. I haven't checked in with the bamboo in a while. Doing okay. I let it get dry a little while back and took forever to pop a new leaf out, but this leaf came in the last few weeks. So Fiona gave me these leaves. Feel really tender. I know they're pretty durable, but these leaves came out. Today is Tuesday, so I think these came out Saturday or Sunday, and they're just so pretty. Gotta be careful because it's next to the window and it'll wash out my the picture. But I think I will stake Fiona because at the end of the day it is a tree, and let me just show you. So it's gonna wash it out a little bit, but it'll help illustrate what I'm trying to say. That it's pretty crooked, and she seems to be liking this pot situation and growing, so I kind of want to straighten her out a little bit. And then I think I'm going to start harvesting these blooms for tea because they're not going to survive the winter, and otherwise they'll just be going to waste. Look how pretty. The color is not really showing on camera in my little viewfinder, but it is just gorgeous. And this one's a different variety. They have pink flowers, but I'm having such a hard time, like once the flowers bloom, either a bug chops them off or they just fall off, and it's like within a few minutes. It's like it'll bloom in the morning and then it'll just fall off clean just like that, or a bug will chop it off. So I'm gonna try to harvest that for tea as well, but we'll see. And I could make some rose water out of these, but I don't think I really want to. That's the AC you hear in the background. They're just looking a little beat up, and I know I recently put some fertilizer on them. I might have burnt them a little. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it. So those potatoes are looking like they're ready to come up. This stem is dying. I don't know if I killed it or if it's naturally dying because it's time to harvest. I don't know. And then I'd been harvesting black eyed peas this whole time. And I know that because these are definitely purple pods. So these are my purple whole peas. This one's ready to come off. These are not quite ready yet. I could. They're edible. But not quite yet. That corn, I don't know. I just don't know. I haven't seen any of the tassels fall yet when I shake it, so I don't know. I started to pull that this morning and then I thought I'd do the video first. These potatoes are ready to come up. And again, this corn, I just don't know. I don't know. It doesn't feel very firm. And this morning there were ants all over it, so I don't know. More peas though. Be ready soon. And then I'm making sun tea that I will bring in later this afternoon. So I was gonna reveal these one at a time, but I think it just makes sense to show it as a set. So I got this painting and I got the other one. I got them from Ross. They were $11.99 and I have no idea where to put them, but I can't wait to hang them and I'll show you where they go in the end. And then probably about, I don't even have to guess, let me just check my receipt. I went to this store on June the 14th, and it inspired me. Well, actually I went to kind of scout out the situation because I'm going to do a vlog very, very soon. It might be after the weather breaks and it cools off a little bit, because I don't think it's cute for me to be sweating just profusely in the video. But my video idea that's going to happen is a vlog of visiting a bunch of the different Asian stores in the little Asia that is near where I work. There's a ramen shop, there's like a dollar store, there's an Asian grocery store, there is this place which sells like stationery and manga. That's really what and they also sell a bunch of pens and stuff. And then there is a boba shop, there is a sushi place, there is lots of little places to shop. And what I'm going to do is take $100 and see what I can get between like 4 stores and just make a day of it and vlog it. But anyway, so I was at this store. Really, I wasn't supposed to be buying anything, but I couldn't help myself. And I was just scouting out if they had signs where we couldn't record, and I'll obviously try not to get other people's faces in it without consent. But anyways, all of that rabbit trail to lead us to me buying some books. So here's what I got. So I'm not sure if I mentioned it in a video or on this channel, I meant to say, but I definitely have talked about it in the Discord and in the group chat and stuff like that. I have recently fallen in love just sort of randomly with a manga series called Sakamoto Days, and when I was in the bookstore I picked up volume 2 that happily actually came out the day that I was in there, and I forgot that it was coming out so soon. So Sakamoto Days is about a retired hitman assassin who has decided that instead of killing, he is going to do good for people in his community and be good to his wife and his daughter. And he has a, I guess you would call it a assistant or a sidekick that finds him randomly after he's retired and been gone for a little bit, and they reconnect. And it's really everything I wanted from The Way of the House Husband, Sakamoto Days. Okay, and I know for a fact that I have talked about this manga series on my channel, on Goodreads, on Twitter, in the group chat, and in the Discord, but that is Spy Family. I love it, and I actually got an ebook. I got I put it on hold. I have since canceled the hold, but I put it on hold and everything. But I got volumes 4 and 5 of Spy Family. I just really love this series. Anya, and what is the dad's? Twilight's name? I mean, Twilight. They just warm my heart. It's chaotic, but also wholesome. They're all three just trying to do their best, and it's a found family situation. I just love it. I have actually already read volume 4 at this point. I read my ebook copy because I just took the plastic off of this one. I enjoyed it. It's not a whole lot I can say about it without spoiling it, but y'all, Spy Family, get into it if you haven't already. And then the last series that I purchased on this trip is a series that I know I've spoken about again on Goodreads, Twitter, the group chat, on the live, in the Discord, is the series called the Apothecary Diaries, and I picked up again volumes 2 and 3. Like, isn't that cute? Like, give it to me. I'm just gonna be really upset if she ends up being in love with her cousin or something, because like, incest is just a hard no from me. I will DNF it forever, and if an author does that too many times, I will DNF them forever. But yeah, so this series is about a girl. I can't remember, she might have been kidnapped into this job. I don't actually remember 100%. Anyway, she gets this job as a taster for the emperor's consorts. Like, he has a court of like 5, I think, consorts, and they basically have a lot of power on the palace grounds, and people thus want to kill them, so they need a taste tester. And then she also, before she was taken or whatever, she ran an apothecary and was good at brewing tinctures and things like that, and making salves and stuff, and a lot of different apothecary skills. And so the main, what do you call the guy? I don't remember what his actual Japanese title is, but he's basically like the concierge for all the consorts, and he thus has a lot of power as well. He's a eunuch, but he sees this talent in this girl Mao Mao, and decides to sort of take her under his wing and make her, like, help her gain some mobility and kind of improve her living situation. And all the girls on the palace, whether they're the help or not, want to be with this dude and flirt with him and all of that, and he has started to take a special interest in our main character, and so that's wholesome and cute. And I just like the idea of this taste tester being immune to different poisons as like a side effect of being good at their job. And it's just really interesting, and I was again surprised. I picked this up randomly from Libby, an ebook of the first volume, and really liked the story and liked the art and enjoyed it. And when I saw these on the shelf at the bookstore, I just had to have them. So that's really all that I have hauled. Can you believe I only had like 5 things to show y'all? I have made a few harvests so far this season, but mostly, except for one thing, have been peas. I have been harvesting black-eyed peas like nobody's business. This is probably not even everything. I think I'm missing like 2 handfuls of pods from this jar, and then I have 1 pea pod of black-eyed peas. Not black-eyed peas, why do I keep saying that? Purple hull peas that it literally has one pea in it. And I'll probably just replant this out in the garden. But that's really all that I have been able to harvest from my garden. Like I said at some point in one of these clips, the weather just has not really been cooperating with me as far as being able to be fruitful. It's not too late. I still have time to start more seeds. I still have time for the plants that I currently have to bear some fruit. It's just that right now, at this point in time, I haven't had that much to harvest. But my neighbor has had much better luck with tomatoes than I have, and he gave us this earlier this morning. You might have seen it in another clip. I don't know what order I'm going to put these in, but he has been doing great with his tomatoes, and I have them in the window over here to finish ripening up. And that's it for this video, y'all. Thank you for coming on a haul and a harvest journey with me. I do plan on getting my quarter 2 wrap up really soon, so be on the lookout for that. Consider hitting that notification bell so that you'll be alerted whenever I do put that up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Don't forget your sunscreen. I've been forgetting to tell you, don't forget your sunscreen. It's hot.